The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Yeah, she will refuse to give us work, but she is our mailman. And it's always good to say hi.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windblume thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But... Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windblume. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired, no big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Why aren't you guys arguing like you always do? This is strange. Nah, they're just finally getting along, kind of.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
Being kinda weird here, Beatrice.
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Damn. Breaking up during Windblume? That's rough.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Right. They hadn't gotten to the part where Beatrice convinced him to date yet.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Yeah, so you thought they were dating too. But, Quinn is dense, so... even if it was romantic in one direction, he's like, oh, we're great friends, yay!
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
You could sound a little happier to see us.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
I mean, I can see how spontaneously beginning to be a sleepwalker would be stressful, but still.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah, you probably should.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine. Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
That's sweet and all, but Barbados is not a healer. He can't actually help you.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windblume after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
I think that the Windblume regulations only apply to interpersonal problems. If it's a work thing, you can still ask for help.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
Oh gosh, even Donna.
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Donna? What? You have a fascinating man. You're obsessed with the Dark Knight hero and with D-Luke, who are two definitely different people.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya?
What, a man can't go for a walk through the streets?
Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Donna, you're talking out loud. He can hear you. Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a thought and not an outside confession.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windblume.
Yeah, I thought you were hopelessly infatuated with D-Luke. Forever.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Well, so then you immediately turn your affections to his brother? Come on, Donna.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
That's kind of rough. That's not D-Luke's fault, though.
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Well, sure. Very flattered, but I gotta go now. Goodbye, Donna, forever.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Well, I appreciate that you were looking for us.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Have fun with your private, serious conversation.
So, you said you were looking for us.
It's festival season again. I wonder what this year's Windblume is going to be.
I know. I can't wait to find out. Should I turn my attention to Captain Kaya? Oh, but it's not like Master D-Luke did anything wrong.
D-Luke also doesn't like you back, so technically he wouldn't be offended if you stopped, but, you know, it is a little weird.
Oh, Beatrice. What's going on with her?
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Hello, Eula. I mean, it's not like we were hiding. We were gonna come say hi.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Kaya, you don't have to introduce yourself in Eula. We know each other.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Too excited, Paimon. Yeah, there sure are, but that's because they're from, less relevant divisions.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
I mean, they still have laws and processes. Just because they don't have an opera house doesn't mean they don't, you know, have to do criminal trials occasionally.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help? Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there! Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
I mean, we're only, like, barely part of the Order, you know? It's not technically okay for us to be here, but I guess as long as, like, you know, the acting head of the Knights and the acting head of the Church are like, nah, it's fine, then it's fine.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Inside voice Paimon, but yes. Listen, I know he said that thing to us at one time, but you could have a little more faith in him. Does he look like he's gone crazy mass murderous yet? No.
Ready to proceed.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
I just want to say, straight up front, if he was doing it, you wouldn't know he was doing it, okay? He's better at, body disposal than you think he is, theoretically, okay?
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, she definitely shouldn't be telling Quinn about this, this is still an under wraps trial.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
Listen, looked like Albedo isn't gonna cut it in a world where we know that there is more than one Albedo.
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I mean, considering you're pretty sure he killed someone, you're pretty chill with standing right next to him.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
I mean, if you know exactly where he buried it, did you find it?
Not yet.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
Listen, Beatrice, we believe that you think you saw something, but that doesn't mean that that's what you actually saw.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence? It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
I may have killed things that weren't people, but that's not here or there.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone, which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
"7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand."
Wait, that's...
I mean, it's his land. If anyone was gonna see it, it'd be him. That also feels very sloppy. Like, again, Albedo is, you know, a very methodical man. He's not gonna do stupid stuff and get himself caught.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Yeah, what were you doing at 3 a.m. wandering the streets?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried. These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Listen, they're both alchemy nerds. If they get caught up in a discussion, it could go for days.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
And also, Hertha, there's a difference between leaving to go to the bathroom and leaving to go all the way to Dawn Winery to kill and dispose of a body, and then come back, okay? I could teleport there. Other people can't.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
What, you've never pulled an all-nighter before?
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Yeah, all you've done is said, we don't know how it happened, and you could do alchemy, so it was probably alchemy.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Albedo's not stupid enough to send a letter to someone being like, hey, killed another guy.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
There's no context for that. He could be talking about Durin.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings. Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
I mean, you still don't technically know what to charge him with if you can't confirm the bodies, you know? You don't want to be like, this is a two-part trial, this is our current direction. We put him in custody, we do some more investigating, we come back, we finish the trial. No? Hey, I'll submit an objection. but you gotta let me look into things first.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
I mean, I'm very offended that you just believe that, Paimon. You don't have any faith in him?
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She's been here the whole time. We were sitting in front of her.
Who is he?
I'm gonna assume Venti, but that would also be like... Rosaria is a weird person to use as a messenger, but also, they're drinking buddies, so...
風が君たちの訪れを知らせてくれたよ。旅人にパイモン、僕に会いに来たのかな？
No, you were looking for us. Don't pretend you didn't send the message.
金融野郎！オイラたちを呼んだのはお前だったのか？
いや、私ですよ。
Oh, okay. Wait, do you know, or is this just a coincidence that Venti's also here?
うわ、なんでこいつがここに？お前たち知り合いなのか？名前は。
I mean, it's okay that you don't remember. They only said it one time. We only just met him.
もう忘れちゃったんですか？私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で、風神バルバトスの伝道師です。ちゃんと覚えてくださいね。
Yeah, like, saying that standing right next to Venti, if you don't know, if you're not in on it, this is so weird. So I almost just want to assume that he is in on it.
そうですよ。裁判中、伝説の栄誉騎士を見て、君がいろいろと考えてることに気づいたので、だから一緒にお話ししましょう。なんといっても、私はバルバトス様の伝道師ですから。こういう民の生活に悪影響を及ぼすような事件は、風神様の代わりに注意を払っておかないと。
Okay, so you do know. That makes it even funnier that the deacon knows, but the deaconess, Barbara, does not know, and probably never will.
待った。お前、知ってるのか？
何のことでしょう。酒場の良き友であり、街角に吹く自由な風でもある。そんな親愛なるウェンティが、バルバトス様だってことでしょうか。大丈夫。ダリアとはそれなりの仲なんだ。だから隠してないよ。バルバトスが正式な場で意見するには、誰かに代弁してもらわなきゃでしょ。こちらのベテラン伝道師さんなら、ぴったりだよね。
I mean, there are a bunch of people in high positions who know at this point, but yes, someone from the church would be listened to more than Jade if she said that she had a message from Barbados.
友達になったばかりの頃は、こんなことになるなんて思いもしなかったけど。まあいい。本題に戻りましょう。アルベドの過去については、君も知ってるようですね。
I sure do.
その言い方だと、お前たちも知ってるみたいだな。さすが風神と言うべきか。
僕は、レインドットとアリスさんが、アルベドをモンドに送った時からそのことを知ってたよ。そんな人物が訪れるとなれば、
モンドの関係者たちは気を緩められないでしょ？
Yeah, that is fair. Ryan, Dota, and Ellis came to Mondstadt, and I was on high alert.
白亜の申し子、完璧なホムンクルス。今回の事件に登場する数々の謎が、どれもアルベドを指し示している。アルベドの正体は急所になるだろうね。
ホムンクルスが暴走して理性を失い、他者を傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。そういう展開の小説もあるし、そう考える人が出てきても不思議じゃないでしょう。
Nah. Either Albedo is totally in his right mind, or he goes totally crazy, and he wouldn't bother doing things like hiding the bodies, okay? He would just be killing people out in the streets. And you'd see them, and you'd be like, oh, caught in the act.
そういえば、昔アルベドが言ってたな。人間は超越と奇跡を渇望するだけでなく、平凡への追求も必要だって。
自分と違うものは皆異類。非常に普遍的な反応ですね。
君の友達を助けてあげないとね。僕かい？アルベドがホムンクルスであることも、最近モンド城では奇妙な出来事がたくさん起きてることも知っているよ。それからウィンドブルーム祭が友人と共にお酒や歌を楽しめる素敵なお祭りだってこともね。
街で起きてることも知ってるのか。実はオイラたちもモンドに戻ってすぐ遭遇したんだ。
それについては私も一部気づいていました。マイルズはずっと元気がないし、ベアトリーチェも落ち着かない様子で、ドンナがリリュックさんにもう興味を示さなくなったのは気づかなかったけど。
Like, listen, Beatrice's one makes sense now, because she's like, oh, I witnessed a murder. Oh no, what if someone retaliates against me? But, like, this whole murder case has nothing to do with Donna suddenly waking up one day and no longer being obsessed with D-Luke.
賛美される愛は消え、渓谷に残るは災いのみ。かくも過酷な運命を誰が受け入れられよう。救いの勇士はまだ現れないのか。
お？どういう意味だ？
He means that he wants help.
君たちの疑問に答えているんだよ。バルバトスに言わせれば、今回の物語は訪れるべくして訪れた試練なんだ。いつかは誰かが壁を乗り越える方法を見つけなきゃならない。運命の前では七失星でさえ頭を垂れることになる。はあ、でも一体誰があの親愛なる友人を助けられるんだろうか。万が一アルベドに何かあって不慮の事態に見舞われてしまえば、モンドも大変なことになってしまう。
Oh, woe is me. As an Archon, I can't possibly interfere. Oh, if only Albedo had friends.
結局のところ、オイラたちに手伝ってほしくて呼んだんだろ？
I was gonna help even without you asking me, okay?
アルベドが犯人かどうかは関係なしに、モンドを守るのが栄誉騎士の使命でしょ。でも君を一人で働かせるつもりはないよ。ちょっとした贈り物を用意したんだ。それがこれさ。
またボンボン爆弾だぞ。
Not the cell phone.
安心して、信管は抜いてあるから爆発しないよ。ドド通話機からごきげんよう。
それ、今は銀曜野郎が使ってたのか？
彼女とは長い付き合いだし、ちょっと借りるくらいなら大丈夫さ。この発明品と僕のちょっとした細工でお互いに連絡を取り合えるようにした。必要な時はそれを使って僕を呼んで。ありがとう。この先何があろうと風は君と共にあるよ。
私たち、もう長い付き合いですよね。
優しくずっと吹き続ける風みたいにね。
けど、未だにバルバトス様の真剣な表情は見たことがない。果たして、今回は拝めるんでしょうか。
まるでバルバトスが真剣にさえなれば何でもできるかのような言い方だね。
違うんですか？町の噂話とかじゃなく、私はずっとそう信じてるんですよ。
本当に？僕も気になるな。教会でバルバトス様にお祈りして返事を聞いてみたらどうだい？
Damn, Binti. Gee, I wonder how Barbados feels about that. Maybe you should ask him.
ええ、そうしましょうか。じゃあ、こうお伝えしますね。先月、君に3回もお酒をおごって、その3回とも馬鹿げた話を聞かされた。全く役に立たなかったとは言えないけど、どこが役に立つのかと聞かれたら。
ああバルバトスのことはいいからまたおごってよね。
もちろん、ウェンティは私の親友ですから。
君たちが驚くのもわかるが、確かな証拠が揃っている。アルベドはかなり不利な状況だ。
しかし、アルベドがそんなことするとは思えません。生きてる人間を錬金術の材料にするだなんて、小説の中にしかない話でしょう。彼がやるとは到底。
私の立場上どちらの肩も持つべきではないのは分かっているわ。でもアルベドとは一緒に仕事をしたことがある。彼は錬金術師であって強靭には見えない。だから
私こそ誰よりもこの結果を信じがたい。だがアルベドのことをファルカ大団長は特別だと言っていた。おそらくまだ私たちの知らないことがあるのだろう。
Listen, Varka knows things, and Varka trusts him, so maybe we could all just trust Varka a little more, maybe?
まずはアルベドに話を聞いてみよう。皆すまないが、しばらく下がってもらえるか。この後話したい人がいる。
We need to learn to knock.
旅人パイモン、ちょうどいいところに来てくれた。ガイアが君たちを探していたんだ。
裁判が終わった後にジンが言ってただろう。判決に異議がある場合、一定期間内であれば申し立てができるって。だから俺は弁護人として異議を申し立てるべきだとアルベドを説得しに行く。あいつの様子が少し妙なんだ。あの表情がどういう意味なのか俺には分からなかったが、いずれにせよお前にも調査を進めてもらえればと思ってな。そうだ、今はお前たちにも動いてもらう必要がある。
Listen, it doesn't matter if we're just adventurers. We have been lawyers, unqualified. We are part of the Knights, technically. It's fine. We're good to go.
いや、お前は自由に動いてもらって構わない。俺は俺でやるべきことを続ける。もしあいつを助けられる証拠を見つけたら俺に渡してくれ。
今はウィンドブルーム祭だから君に依頼するのははばかられるが、しかしアルベドは私たちと一緒に戦った仲間だ。誰も彼を見捨てたくない。
I don't care about the spirit of the season. I'm not gonna let you arrest Albedo just because it's Windblume.
私たちは皆君のことを信頼しているし、真相も見つけ出してくれると信じている。モントに。
でも、もしあの裁判で言われてたことが全部。
もし本当だったとしても、 君の判断は大切なものだ。
Yes, unfortunately, proving the crime is also helpful. But we're not gonna prove the crime, we're gonna unprove the crime. Or, prove it with somebody else.
おそらく第2審が行われるだろう。それまで騎士団2階のアルベドの執務室を君に開放しよう。頼んだ。
ガイア隊長、どうされましたか？
この2人はジンの依頼を受けてアルベドの執務室を調査することになった。
そうですか。ジン団長が許可したのならどうぞ。
ここがアルベドの執務室か。初めて見たな。確かにあいつらしい部屋だ。
2人とも頼んだぞ。俺は他の用事があるからこれで失礼する。
Yeah, you keep doing your best to be a lawyer, Kaya.
お互い頑張ろうな。よし、何か手がかりがないか見てみようぜ。
I mean, it's good for him to code his notes, especially after the whole Dragon Spy note-stealing incident. And also because he did tests on me, and I would like those to be encoded.
錬金術師の本ってどれも奥が深そうだな。しかも歴史もあるみたいだ。机のここに隠しスペースがあるみたいだぞ。
Okay, there's a lot of stuff on the disc. We'll get to all that when we get to it. Actually, we'll start on this side, just for fun. I guess it would make sense that he wasn't actually writing to Rhine-daughter, because it's not like he even knows where she is, but she definitely wouldn't say vague stuff like that. He doesn't know, though. He's like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's impossible, bud, he says, talking to a literal homunculus.
人体錬成？アルベドのやつ、本当にそんな研究をしてるのか？余計なことを考えちゃダメだ。
I mean, technically speaking, it's not wrong to be curious about how he was born. Because that is, in essence, how he was born.
うっ全然わからないぞ。おいらがバカだからか？それとも錬金術がそれだけ難しいってことか
？You need to ask someone like Alice, who just knows too much stuff. Let's go back to the letter before I forget about it. Festering like the festering desire.
「この計画名のところ、インクがにじんでてわかんなくなってるな。一体どんな計画なんだ？」どういうことだ？ここにも何かあるのか？調査は一通りできたみたいだな。何か分かったことはあるか？
No, his notebook.
もしあれば、神団長のとこに行こうぜ。金曜野郎から連絡だ。早く取ろうぜ。
やあ、調査は順調かい？
We gotta go to Dragonspine.
順調ではあるけど、アルベドの容疑をさらに深める証拠がたくさん出てきちゃって。
そっか。つまり彼は自分に不利な研究記録を残していたってことかな。確かに良くない状況だね。アルベドは黄金レインドットが作り出した子。このことがまだ公になってないからいいけど、もし広まればレインドットの後継者だと言われるだろう。
And that would be super unfair, because you can't blame Albedo for Ryandotters' crimes against humanity, okay? He's also a victim in that sense.
レインドットはその錬金術からしても倫理観からしても狂っている。たとえアルベドの正体を知っているものであっても、これらの証拠を見れば動揺してしまうだろう。君も含めてね。
No, Vinci, you underestimate me. I believe in him.
君は アルベドを信じる？
I do, Vinty.
そうだぞ。あいつはオイラたちの友達なんだ。友達を疑ったりしないぞ。けどもし全部本当だったらアルベドの動機は何なんだ？あいつなりの理由があるんだよな。きっと言えない事情があるってだけだろ。
何はともあれ、公平に調査をするって約束した以上、調査結果も事実に即して出すべきだよ。
Vinty doesn't want to sway belief one way or the other. He doesn't want to cast influence.
客観的に真実と向き合うこともまた役に立つはずさ。君が感じたことを正直に報告するんだ。君は第三者的な立場、何も気負わなくていい。
そうかもしれないけど。よし、行こうぜ。神団長に報告しよ
う。Miles?
うわ、お前マイルズだよな。どうしてそんなところにいるんだ？
You know, that's why we don't have these like hush hush secret phone calls with Vinty in open rooms where people can eavesdrop on us.
あ、すみません。ドアの向こうから物音が聞こえたので、誰かいるのか中に入って確かめようかと。
オイラたちは神団長の許可をもらって調査してたんだ。
そうでしたか。邪魔をしてしまい申し訳ありません。
No, no, come here. How much of that did you hear?
ちょっと待った。オイラたちのさっきの話、聞いてないよな。
If you say you heard something, I'm gonna have to tie you up.
正直よく聞こえませんでしたし、意味もあまり。じゃ
あ聞かなかったことにしてくれ。頼
む。ええ、承知しました。
調べてた時に見つけたあの地図、やっぱ気になるよな。その場所に行ってみようぜ。
I still wanted to look at this, so.
多分この辺りだよな。見ろ、あそこなんか変な感じがするぞ。
I don't think you have to be a seasoned adventurer to see that hole. There are some claw marks on there, though.
怪しい穴だな。もしかしてここにあった死体も消えたのか？検察はアルベドが錬金術を使って死体をうまいこと処分したんじゃないかって疑ってたけど、この場所は他の2つとちょっと違うぞ。もしアルベドだったらこの穴も気づかれないよう隠すことができたよな。
二人とも戻ってきたか？何か収穫は？
Yes and no.
収穫はあったけど、ア アルベドを助けられるようなものはなかったぞ。
そうか。わかった。いずれにせよ、二人の協力に感謝する。ああ、第二審を行うよう要求されたよ。
And we are all aware that if the retrial is like immediately after the regular trial, then there's no point, right? You have to leave time to do more investigating.
それに、私も事件に残された謎を明らかにしたい。死者が誰なのか、遺体はどうやって消えたのかとかね。遺体を埋めたとされる場所に残っていた歯と骨は、すでに検査に持っていったよ。だから、死者の素性も見えてくるはずだ。ただ、
どうしたんだ？
もし死者がモンドの人であった場合、住民たちは行方不明者の存在に気づき、不安を募らせていくだろう。
Yeah, that would
そう
be
なれば、
bad.
第二審は公開裁判となる可能性が高い。
We don't need that.
それは、アルベドにとってかなり不利な状況になることを意味する。
そんな。
第二審は2日後に改定する。その時は、また出席してほしい。
See, I don't think that's a long enough period of time for investigation and thinking, but sure, we gotta move it along, apparently.
おう、わかったぞ。じゃあ、またその日に。お前も、そんなに落ち込むなよ。
ああ、気を使わせてすまない。責任を全うできるよう、全力を尽くそう。
Miles! Miles, you are so weird. What are you doing? Why are you spying on everybody?
マイルズ。
Someone go arrest that man. He's gonna go tell someone something.